And here is a tour of my man cave, my little slice of heaven, starting with the corner here, my Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga big box thing, and then poster, Donkey Kong Country Returns, wonderful game, and then we'll move on to my arcades here. My Neo Geo 6-slot, a couple little stools with it. Alright, now we got Samurai Shodown 4 running. Got some Metal Slug. We've got a few other things, so it's good. It's good stuff. I enjoy it. And then there's my beauty, the dedicated 4-slot, not 4-slot, 4-player Sunset Riders machine, which I do love and adore ever so much. That's a beauty there. And then we'll go into the main area here. We start off with, up top here we have my N64, and then the region modded, S-Video modded Genesis. Move on down to the Sega Saturn with the Action Replay 4-make cart, so I can play my imports. Top loading Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. We'll move on down here. Of course, right here is my import PlayStation 2, so I play my import games directly on it. Got my receiver down here, the selector for all of my systems, and then we go on to the Dreamcast and GameCube, Xbox, and then the 360 and Wii. There should be a PS3 right here, but it's still upstairs for the missus. Kind of scoot back here a little bit. This is my beautiful Sony high-definition CRT tube widescreen 32-inch television, which is wonderful and beautiful. The centerpiece of this whole thing. Got a Back to the Future poster up here. We'll move on here to the corner. My bookshelf with magazines, strategy guides down there, and then my other MVS carts, Time Crisis, and other stuff here. My little glowy PS2 sign. My turtle figure here. There's my custom arcade joystick. Got a Mortal Kombat poster, and then let's look here, kind of an overview of. Let's step out the collection here, and if we start up here at the top left-hand corner, this is actually starts power of system from top to bottom, left to right, and alphabetical. So we start off with Nintendo. Move on to the Genesis, then we go to Super Nintendo, and we come back up here. Got some long box PS1 stuff here, a couple other little memorabilia up at the top. We move on to the PS1, and go down to the Sega Saturn, import here, and then moving on to the US titles, 64, Dreamcast. Got my Devil May Cry 4 little box there. PS2, we'll start with our import section right there. All the normal games going down, then GameCube, and then the Xbox. Xbox to Wii, Wii to 360. Well, import 360, then 360. Then we'll move up here, a couple boxes, my 3 copies of Death Smiles there, because I love that game oh so much, and I support Cave. 360, my babies, Mass Effect 1 and 2 Collector's Editions. And then PS3. And then we move on to Game Boy, Neo Geo Pocket, Game Boy Color, and then Game Boy Advance. These are these, if you've ever seen them, they're the project, or the cover project, where you can use actual DS boxes and print artwork off. Much better way to store your Game Boy Advance games, especially now that the boxes are harder to find, less fragile. Onto the DS down here, in my Metal Gear Solid 4 box. And then we move up top here, PSP, then movies. I start with most of these are usually movies or just single shows, and then from here I move on down to actual TV shows, serialized dramas, that kind of stuff. Animaniacs, Batman, Cops, Darkwing Duck, Kids in the Hall, good stuff. And then after the series, we move on to the Blu-rays down here. And then if we move over here, storage closet. Here's the opposite side of the TV, the couch, and my Star Wars poster. So that's We kind of do a wide shot here. That's how it looks so far. And yeah, there's my little piece of heaven here, the man cave of Brian Casper. I hope you've all enjoyed this tour, and love, peace, and all that other good stuff.